Hey guys, in this video I will show you how you can boost your FPS on League of Legends, how you can fix FPS drops, how you can fix lagging, stuttering and freezing. And the best part of it, with this guide you don't need to download any of the FPS packs. It's just normal settings that you can change. So first of all, I will show you how you can what you need to do here on Windows settings, and then we will hop in game and I will show you what you need to do to change there. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, what I always suggest you to do here is to go to settings and always go to Windows Update and update your operating system and restart your computer. Also your GPU, depending on what you're using. I'm using Nvidia, so there is Nvidia app. I can go to drivers and update my drivers. Super useful, and always update your drivers to the latest one, and after that just restart your computer. Next thing what you need to do here, if you're using Nvidia GPU, you just need to right click on it, show more options, Nvidia control panel, and we will tweak some settings. So the first one is change resolution. Make sure highest refresh rate is selected and your native resolution is selected as well. Then go to configure surround and 5x. Make sure your processor selected your GPU. Then go to manage 3D settings, and on manage 3D settings, make sure that a monitor technology is G-Sync compatible or fixed refresh. Then power management mode, make sure it's prefer maximum performance, prefer refresh rate is highest available, texture filtering and isotropic sample options is on. Texture filtering quality, make sure it's high performance. Texture filtering trilinear optimization is on. Threaded optimizations is on as well. VSync is off, and virtual reality pre-rendered frames is 2. And then apply the changes on the top, on the bottom, and then we can go with other settings. On search, look for settings. Go to gaming, go to game bar, make sure game bar is off. Again, press on gaming, game mode, make sure game mode is on. Next thing what we need to do here, if you're using Discord while you play the game, always go on Discord, then go to advanced settings here, then go to advanced and make sure hardware acceleration is off, right? And then the next thing we need to do here before you play the game, go to task manager and also end all the tasks that you don't use while you play the game, that is CPU and GPU heavy, of course, and those tasks that you know that it won't break your computer. So for example, if I play League of Legends, I can just disable Steam and all the tasks here related to Steam. Always on startup apps, disable everything that you don't use, because when you boot up your computer and these apps is on enable, all the apps will turn on, and it also can basically lower your computer performance. So keep in mind that. Next thing what you need to do here, you need to go to services. On services, click on one of the tasks here and press S until you see sysmain. Sysmain, right click on it, stop it, and then right click again, go to as you can see here, properties, startup type, and disable here. And then you can close this, open up right client, press on your profile, go to details, go to settings, not details, and then find install path of League of Legends. So for me is disk C, Riot Games, League of Legends. So you need to do the same. After you find the path, go to your disk. Then as you can see here, it should be Riot Games and League of Legends here. And on the bottom, you should find League client.exe, League client UX, and League client UX render. So you need to just click them one by one, right click on them, and then show more options, properties, then compatibility, make sure disable full screen optimizations is turned on, then change high DPI scaling, and then select override high DPI scaling behavior and select application and apply OK, and do with all of them here. Properties, compatibility, full screen optimizations, change high DPI, override, application, right? And then with this one as well, and disable full screen optimizations, and then select this option. And once you do that, then copy the path of the game, and then you can close this folder, then go to graphic settings, And on graphics settings, we need to tweak a few things here. First of all, go to advanced graphics settings and select hardware accelerated GPU scheduling and look if your game performs better or not. Typically, if your GPU is better than your CPU, always use GPU scheduling. If your GPU is weaker than your CPU, I suggest you not use, but just test it out and look what is best for you here. And then you just need to add a desktop app. Paste the path that we just copied, and then you need to add these exe files. So first one, client.exe, then you need to look for it. It should be here. And then select high performance and make sure optimizations for Windows games is selected. And then go back, client UX, and then look here. It should be here. Do the same, high performance. Optimization for Windows games should be selected. And then last one is client UX render exe. Again, you need to look for it, render, high performance, and then optimizations for Windows games is selected. And then after that, close this window, go on search and look for edit power plan. Select this, power options. Make sure ultimate performance is selected. If ultimate performance not available for you, select high performance here, and then you can close this window. Then go on search, write view advanced system settings, and on view advanced system settings, we need to do a few things. Be on advanced, under the performance should be settings, click on it, then select custom and only leave these options selected, save taskbar, show thumbnails, and smooth edges. And after that, go to advanced, then go to virtual memory and change. Select the disk where we got the game, have the game. For me, is disk C. Then select custom size, and this option should be deselected. And then you need to calculate a few things, but don't worry, it's super fast and easy and simple. So the first one is you need to go to system information, and then you need to look how much RAM do you have on your machine. So for me, as you can see here, installed physical memory is 16 gigabytes. So we need this number, and then open up calculator. And then on calculator, you need to put your RAM value. For me, 16, for it can be 4, 8, 16, 32, it's up to you. And then duplicate this number by 1024 and times 1.5. And the number that you got, you need to put to custom initial size. And then again, put your RAM value times 1024 times 3. And then the number that you got here, you need to put the maximum size here and apply the changes. After that, you need to, of course, to start your computer, and then you can close this window. Another thing that you need to do here is to go to system configuration. And on system configuration, you need to go to services, hide all Microsoft services, and end all the tasks that you don't use while we play the game. So for example, I don't use Battle.net, Bonjour service. I can just apply OK and disable these services. And it also can save my computer resources. Another thing that you need to do here, if you're running low on storage. So for example, if you have not a lot of space on your disk, as you can see here, for me 67% is used. What I suggest to do here is to delete temporary files. Always you need to delete temporary files, but especially when you're going low on your space, because it can affect the game. So you just need to select everything here except downloads, and then remove all the files. And then you need to launch the game. I'm not gonna do that in this case because it's inconvenient to record, but let's say it's League of Legends here, on performance, processes, and then you just need to right click on League of Legends, go to details, find League exe, right click on it, set priority, and set to high. And now this section will be if you're getting high latency and high ping. So what you need to do here first is to open up your browser, test your internet speed. If you're getting good internet speed, you're good to go. If you're getting bad internet speed, maybe limit some devices and restart your router. And if there is possibility, always use Ethernet cable, but I'm sure you know that. And then you need to open up command prompt, right click on it, run as admin. And then here we need to put few commands. First one is ipconfig // flush DNS. and another command is nesh winsock reset. Then go to settings, then go to network and internet, then go to advanced network settings, then here network reset, and reset your network. If you're using Wi-Fi, you need to put your password again. If you're using internet cable, you're good to go. You don't need to do here nothing. And then again, press on network and internet, select advanced network settings, select your connection. For me, in my case, is Ethernet. Then more adapter options, then double click on Internet Protocol version 4, and then select use the following DNS server addresses. And on preferred DNS server, you need to write 8.8.8.8, and on alternate DNS server 8.8.4.4. Apply the changes and look if you getting high ping and maybe packet loss or not after you start your computer. And now we can go to in-game settings. Well, open up clients, then press the gear icon here, be on general, and make sure enable low specs mode is selected, and also disable interactive background effects and close client during this game is selected. And if we press escape, and if we go on video, make sure windowed mode always selected full screen. Now I'm recording video, so borderless for me is more convenient. Then resolution should be your native one. Then make sure hide eye candy selected and use relative team colors selected only here. Then make sure graphics on medium low or on medium, and then character quality, environment quality, effects quality, and shadow quality is on low. Also make sure to cap your FPS. My monitor holds 240, so 240 is selected for me. And also make sure anti-aliasing and wait for vertical sync is not selected. And that's basically it. So if I helped you out, please press like button and subscribe for more. Take care.